So this is my new belly bobber, the Fuji X100V. I've owned it for about a month now and I've come solely from shooting Sony. I picked it up mint condition for 1,050 quid here in the UK and it only had a shutter count of 400, so I got a real pucker deal. I've literally just come back from 2 weeks travelling around France in our motorhome and I've managed to capture some street photos that I'm actually really chuffed with, which I will of course share with you after this intro. Speaking of which, if you're getting bored of this intro, I'm actually going to timestamp 4 different sections to the video so that you can skip this bit if you want and just jump to the examples. The first section is images that I captured on the ferry, which I was really happy with. The second section are all images that I took in a little French market. The third section were all little shots that I took in a little village that we went through. And the last section are just kind of like general holiday snaps that I took, just point and shoot style, which I thought would still be worth throwing in there because I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, if you're in the same boat as me, you're possibly looking to get this camera for the same kind of reasons. And they are the 2 main reasons that I bought this camera. The first being an inconspicuous street photography camera, and the second being, like I say, a bit of a DadCam that I can just use to document family life, holidays, all that kind of stuff. I can grab it and go without having to worry about what lens I'm going to take or even taking a camera bag. And I have to say, this camera does fit that criteria perfectly. Anyway, enough chat. Let's see some of those example photos. The thing I loved about the ferry was all the colours, the shapes, and the fact that all of your subjects are kind of stuck on the boat so they can't really escape you. This was probably my favourite shot of the day. I just really liked the composition, the colours, and the little bit of movement in there as well. Apart from asking what the picture was going to be used for, this guy seemed completely cool with me taking his portrait. I felt like a bit of a kid in a candy shop at this marketplace, and the X100V really did shine in this kind of scenario. Some of the photos were taken with the camera up to my face, but a lot of them were also shot from the hip, like this example, which makes the subject appear much more dominant in the frame. I loved capturing different expressions, especially on this shot where I think I just got a bit lucky. It was just loads of fun to shoot with though, to be honest, and because of its size, no one's really taking much notice of you because you're not walking around with a big DSLR camera in your hand. This was a lovely little village we stopped at on the way back to Calais, and again I just went for a little wander to capture some more street style shots. A fellow boxer owner here, so I had to grab a quick snap. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't really want to bore you with my holiday photos because I know how dull that can be. But I just thought it'd be good for you guys to see, you know, especially if you're a dad like me and you're going to plan on taking this camera away with you to travel with and on holidays, all that kind of stuff, how well it works at just documenting general family life and stuff. You know, I notice, you know, if you stop it down to f2, you can get some real nice portraits, as well as just kind of capturing just the sort of day-to-day happenings on a holiday trip, whatever it might be. This was a chap that was in the same cafe as us, and he had this really wicked Harley Davidson bike, so when he went out and got on it, I quickly ran over to him and said, look, can I grab a couple of pictures of you? show you a few quick before and afters of how I was editing the pictures, which I was pretty much exclusively using my Seaside preset, which I'll leave a link to down in the description. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I do plan on making more videos just about general street photography with this camera, how I've got it set up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully that's of interest, and I will see you again in the next one. Cheers.